What is up, everyone? This is Miguel here with week 2 of my TCW game. Got everything all booked up. I just wanted to give you guys a quick view of this because if you'll recall, my backstage rating was about 76, 78 last week after some hires of some positive influences and locker room leaders. A lot of them in my women's division. Backstage rating is up at 96, so I would hope that means that there's not really going to be very many incidents. And if there are, there's going to be good incidents. So we'll see how that goes. This show is in Mid-South. So slim pickings for outside people in the Mid-South, so you won't see too much of that. But show's all booked, so let's see how it goes. Okay, to start off, we have Dazzling Dave Diamond and Flying Fox beating the Elite in a pre-show match. Nate Johnson off his game again. He's really showing himself to be a weak link here. That's really too bad. Flying Jimmy Fox and Dazzling Dave Diamond did okay. Don't have good chemistry, which is what I was looking for. No improvements, which is surprising, but actually a pretty decent match for a pre-show match. 60C. Human Arsenal beating Jeremy Courtney. This is just a basic enhancement match to have Human Arsenal get a submission win here. Again, no improvements. That's also not good, but well, it's alright. Okay, so we start the show off with Peter Michaels and Aaron Andrews. The way I envision this is Michaels starting the show in the ring with like one of those little pedestals with something with a title covered in the ring, and he introduces the women's belt. Introduces that there will be 2 3-way matches, one today and one next week, to determine who will face each other at the pay-per-view. And when this happens, Aaron Andrews comes out and basically starts saying that he doesn't want to fight that week and that he deserves the week off. Peter Michaels kind of slightly says, okay, you're right. In fact, you're going to be able to pick Rocky Golden's opponent this week. But next week, Rocky's going to be able to pick yours. I like to do these kind of things in my mind or in the booking where it's kind of like your opponent picks your opponent for the week, and they try to, strategize and maybe have someone injure you. I just think that's like an interesting concept, so that's why I imagine happening here. And Aaron Andrews announces that he will pick Eddie Peak to face Rocky Golden. Peter Michaels signs off on it, and that is set as the main event. 91A, happy with that. And a good improvising by Peter Michaels and Aaron Andrews. So, good job there. Alright, we're going to start off the show with a good match, decent match. Mighty Mo beating Brent Hill. J. Core comes out, just not having distraction, but just kind of to show that he's watching. And Mighty Mo manages to beat Brent Hill and have a pretty good outing. Brent Hill so because it's time to climb up. 60-60 plus, that's a good match. Okay, so here, kind of imagine, Floyd Goldworthy being out with American Buffalo, and he calls out saying that he has signed a new client, and the new client is the international champion Mark Speed, and they hype each other all up, and Goldworthy actually challenges RGJ and Benson on his team's behalf for next week. And that's kind of the way that segment goes. B minus 76, really good. Oh, this was really good. Well, so good wrestling, decent reaction. We have a three-way dance for the number one contendership, New Wave versus Divine Fortune versus Canadian Animals. ADB, which is pretty good. Stone and Vita don't have any chemistry. That's interesting. Okay. Everyone did pretty much their part. Everything looked good. We started a new storyline of Divine Fortune versus Canadian Animals. And what I see happening here is the match coming close to an end. Vita and Zarfetha and Huggins interfering throughout, distracting, things like that. And in the end, Divine Fortune is about to, New Wave is about to pull off a move on, what did I say? Freddie Huggins, I believe. Vita comes up, tries to distract, and tries to interfere, and actually ends up hitting Huggins with, I don't know, a loaded burst, something, causing them to lose, and New Wave picks up the win. So, basic gist of it is Vita tries to help her team, ends up costing her team the match through actual interference, and their team is mad at her, but in the end, the New Wave are the number one contenders. And here the Killer Shark and Titan come out after the match, up onto the ramp, and just kind of glare menacingly at them with their titles, because they know that they're the number one contenders now. So just a simple little thing to get them on the show and have them be menacing. Okay, Joshua Taylor beating Joel Bryant. Decent match. Again, Joel Bryant underperforming because of his time decline, but hopefully, no improvements. C plus 67, not too terrible, but I would expect it from Taylor, being that he's a main eventer, but he just couldn't carry Bryant. And after that match, I do have Wolf Hawkins coming out and mock congratulating Taylor, talking some trash, and basically promising to win at the pay-per-view. Let him improvise, and he did well, so he usually does. B plus 83, that's pretty good for a segment there. Alright, this was a very good segment, 92A, and here it's a 6-minute segment, and I mostly see it about 5 minutes of it being Rocky cutting a promo, saying he knows that Peak is dangerous, but that he knows he can beat him, and then the last minute or so being Andrews trying to hype Peak up, trying to get him all riled up so he can go harder at Rocky. It's a very good segment, happy with that. Alright, and here we've got a bit of a hype video. You can't just throw out a match where you're introducing the whole division just out cold. So we've got like one of those UFC style promos where you've got short little segment introducing each of these three women to the crowd. Segments of them training, segments from them from AAA, and they're all saying they're going to be the first women's champion. Just a 2-minute video, so it's not so bad. C60, and here we did a steal the show. I did want the women to come out guns blazing, and they did okay. 65C. Cherry Bomb defeats Sarah McYork and Tamara McFly when she beats McFly with roll up with her feet on the ropes. So Tamara McFly is a little older, not quite as good, but she's still okay. And York and Cherry Bomb had good performances. And they went all out, so that's good. Alright, and here we have RDJ and Benny Benson backstage basically saying that absolutely they accept Buffalo and Speed's challenge. They're both improvising and did really well. So that was good. Basic segment, just we accept your challenge and we're gonna beat you next week. Was this a calm the crowd? Yes, it was. Okay, so this is a match that I put in here just to calm the crowd a little bit because I don't want it to be ruined out for the main event. Troy Tornado beating Matt Hawking. Get him a win. Get a little bit of training for Hawking, who is improving on his tech skills, so that's good to see. Just a win for Tornado, even though Hawking seems off his game, so that's how it happens. C61. Alright, and here we have Bach confronting Vesey backstage, basically saying, hey, you beat me down last week. I'm not going to do anything to you right now, but at the pay-per-view I am going to beat you and embarrass you. Vesey trying to kind of no-selling it, just looking like a badass. He doesn't have good mic skills, so I will use him more in a silent person kind of situation where it just looks tough. And let's let people around him do the talking to, accentuate his strengths. B plus 84, that's really good actually. So we got that going. And then we've got a little bit of another disappointing show where a disappointing main event. Rocky beats Eddie Peak by submission. Had it look like an even match. Working towards the big finish with Andrews on commentary. And underperformed a little bit. I don't know why that happened. Well, not much I can do about it, but B minus 76. I just hope we don't lose Pop again. And in the end, we've got Andrews coming into the ring while Rocky celebrates, holding up his title, saying, hey, you may have won, gotten past Peak, but I'm still the champ, and leaving. And so, trying to make it about him. And B plus 84, so pretty good there. Okay, so final rating for the show, 81, increased our popularity in 19 regions. At least we did not lose Pop in the US, which is what I was afraid of. My main events, guys, I don't know what it is. You book these things and you think, yeah, that's going to be a good match, and it kind of doesn't. Common denominator so far is Rocky, so maybe I'll try a main event without Rocky in it. See how that goes, but overall, can't complain. See if anything important happens here. Nothing there. Singh was injured, has been injured, so I haven't used him. 6.74 is our rating, and Supreme TV is a 10.18. We've got a way to go before we catch him in the ratings, but we'll see what happens. And alright, gonna take a quick pause and go book the Saturday night show, and we'll be back. Alright, and welcome back. And so here's the Saturday night show. Nothing too special, but hopefully we'll get some games out of it. This is in front of 2,000 people. I think it was in the Midwest. Alright, the pre-show match, giving Matt Hawking a win because he's been taking a few losses lately. So he wins over Jeremy Courtney. 40-90 plus, they're pretty low on the card, so that's understandable, but Courtney's off his game and did not perform very well. Probably need to replace him soon, maybe send him down to developmental. Behemoth win a squash match over Roger Montero and Riley McManus. Titan looking very stale, so I'll probably have to freshen them up some. Titan head and shoulders above everyone else in the ring, that's good. Deeper improvements were for the guy who's on a one-night deal, so that's funny. This was protecting Killer Shark and Titan, so that I guess that helped. 46D, not too shabby. Alright, and opening up Saturday Night Showcase with a women's match. Terrible wrestling, non-resistant crowd, you know. Well, I wanted to give Tamara McFly another win after taking the loss at the opening match. And I was hoping to get a little bit of a game for our Flame. Didn't quite happen. She's not that good yet, but we'll see if she can develop. 46D. Bart Biggins cuts a promo hyping that he's got the main event match against Wolf Hawkins, and cutting a promo saying he thinks he can win, he believes in himself, and 78B. Fine Fortune over the Elite. Once again, Nate Johnson, the weak link, and even though I did try to protect him, I believe. Yep. And it's the weak link again. 65C. Pretty good actually for a Saturday night show. Just a quick hype video saying Kirk Jameson is coming soon. That's gonna expect it to be low, so that's fine. This is before a match. Goldworthy hypes up Mark Speed, takes some shot at Benny Benson, and says he's gonna make quick work of Clark Alexander tonight, and a 63C, and that was improvised well, so that's good. And then you do have Mark Speed beating Clark Alexander. Good work ringside by Goldworthy. Clark Alexander improving. So C plus 66, pretty good. The TCW Rewind, going over what happened at the main A show. I'm making the now a minor angle so it doesn't kill the heat of the angles of the storyline, so that should help. And B77. And then we've got in the main event, and there's a good match. Wolf Hawkins beating Bart Biggins in a open match. Really good. 72 B minus, really good for a B show. Wolf Hawkins is always great in the ring. Bart Biggins definitely okay. And we've got a 69C plus, and that's the end of second week. So we will hopefully get started on really making that push for the pay-per-view next week. Alright, thanks for watching.